Hello, I'm Existential Gremlin, and this is my Hear Me Out cake. Enjoy! But wait, where's my cake? I guess I gotta make one? Here we go! We're gonna get those pans nice and buttered, then grab our mixer over here and start preparing our dry ingredients. For the recipe I'm following, we are adding flour, salt, baking powder, and baking soda to our mixing bowl. In our second large bowl, we have cocoa powder, and then I'm going to add in some coffee for an extra depth of flavor. Adding cream. Clean that up. Nice. Going in with the vanilla. Some more cream, no spill this time. Grabbing another large bowl with 5 eggs. Getting some oil into our dry mixture and then combining the rest. Alright, time to use those pans from before and pop these into the oven. We are preheating at 350 degrees. Setting my timer here for 10 minutes. That was fast. Cake's not done. There we go. Toothpick came out clean. We're going to let those pans cool and start working on the frosting. Chopping up some chocolate and getting our stove top out. We're going to add some milk and sugar to our pot on the stove. Sugar, cocoa powder, salt, flour, and egg yolks are going in the big bowl. Add your pot mixture. Back in the pot, we are adding that chocolate from before. Next, we are adding vanilla and butter. If you're interested in the actual recipe, this is not mine, it's Claire Saffitz. There is a link to her YouTube video she did with NYT Cooking. Check it out. I didn't follow her recipe to the exact, just because this originally was just a drawing challenge I made for myself to see if I could animate while drawing in a form of time-lapse, if that makes any sense. And this was just a fun little experiment for me to do. I recommend it for any other digital artist. I don't know if you could do it traditionally necessarily, like maybe some form of stop motion, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And with that, our cake is done. Before we get into it, I do want to say a few things. First off, I am a legal consenting adult. I know it might not sound like it, my balls haven't dropped yet, but nonetheless, that is the case. Don't know if it's important to anybody, but I figured I'd throw it in here just in case. My second thing is, in the description there is spoilers for the Hear Me Out list. I have it completely in there. If you want to see it, it's right there. I will be including timestamps, and it's also there if in the comment section you want to tell me about a specific Hear Me Out. You want to rate each one and leave that in a comment. I think that'd be really cool. Or if you just want to start a conversation about one of them. Also, I'll be including where these characters are from and different references in relation to, in case you want to check any of them out for whatever reason. Yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. I want to start off with the most conventionally attractive characters on my list, and so we're putting all 3 of them first. If these are risky choices for you, I recommend clicking off this video. You've been warned. This is Lola from Shark Tale. Pretty self-explanatory. Oops. Let me fix that. What about this? Okay, there we go. Batman. Number 2. Batman. From DC Comics, obviously. Venom from Marvel Comics. Let's scooch him a little. Nice. These are my first 3. As a reminder for the vanilla folks, it's only downhill from here. If you don't know what vanilla means, you're probably vanilla. For those staying, let's get back into it. This is Aatrox from League of Legends. This is my League of Legends section. Be prepared to hear a lot about League of Legends. Aatrox is a part of a fantasy race known as Darkins. Bound and attuned to magical weapons. His is a sword. He's hot. Moving on. This is Alistar, also from League of Legends. He's a Minotaur. would smash and be smashed by. This is the Manta Mommy herself, Bel'veth. I love her. She is the Void Empress nightmare of my dreams. She is created from the raw material of an entire devoured city. So hot. This is Kindred. They're the embodiment of death. I say they because there's two of them, lamb and wolf. I want to do both. This is Mordekaiser, a warlord who used necromancy to enslave souls for an eternal servitude. He could enslave me for an eternal servitude, if you know what I mean. This is Nami, she's a Vistalia. This is a mermaid hiding behind Nami. It's still hiding. If you haven't guessed it by now, I'm into merfolk in general. Very cool concept. This image is from the D&D monster manual. I will also be including other creatures from the monster manual, but we will get to that later. Back to our regularly scheduled League of Legends content. This is Nasus, aka Susan, a jackal-headed ascended, basically meaning he's a demigod. Daddy? This is Ornn, he's daddy of craftsmanship and foraging. Demigod. This is daddy number 2, Udyr, the most powerful spirit walker in the world. He could spirit walk all over me. I believe this is why my partner thinks I'm a chubby chaser. I would just like to state for the court that I'm not a chubby chaser. By the way, this is Urgot. He has shotgun knees. Volibear could absolutely ruin me. He's a demigod of the storm made manifest, and also known as the Thousand-Pierced Bear. I would let that bear pierce me. This is Warwick. He's also in Arcane. I'm pretty sure season 2, but I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers. Oh look, it's someone new. This is Ramattra. He's from Overwatch. He's an Omnic/robot, for those of you not in the loop, who's basically the leader of a freedom fighting group. This is Reaper, aka Reyes. He's edgy and I think he has mommy issues. 9 out of 10. Also may or may not be a bad guy. This is Roadhog. Can confirm he would give the best hugs. And I, in fact, would give him the best hug. This is Claptrap. He's from the video game Borderlands, or the franchise. He's annoying, he's a little robot, but I'm into it. Why? I don't know. This is Delgado from Beverly Hills, Chihuahua. He's just best boy. Like, childhood crush best boy right here. Moving on to Xenomorph from Aliens. If you know, you know. What that thing do that's not a tongue. Centaurs. Just centaurs, I think. This is from the monster manual, but yeah. Also from the monster manual, but just in general, werewolves. I think they're pretty cool. Demons. In general, this one specifically from the monster manual is a shadow demon, but most demons I'm pretty open to. Mimics. Also from the monster manual. Pretty self-explanatory. This is a gelatinous cube from the monster manual. There's some... Moving on. Wagons. Specifically, this one is an ancient time dragon from the monster manual, would smash. Biblically accurate angels, or like messengers. I know there's some discourse about it, but this. Hey, it's Beerus from Dragon Ball Super. And the Sunday Daddy himself, Vegeta. Beerus is a destroyer god, and Vegeta is a very prideful prince of an alien race. This is Hellboy, a comic book character from Marvel, but has also been seen in DC. Was summoned here through Nazi experimentation as basically a prince of hell. My first Disney character on this list, which is Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Mr.Gold or Rumpelstiltskin. He's from Once Upon a Time, and they're both beasts, so I'm putting them together here. The band Gorillaz. The cast of Impractical Jokers known as Sal, Mur, Q, and Joe. A majority of the characters from the Netflix show Castlevania, including the monsters. Disclaimer, this next one is from my adolescence. I had a crush on literally everyone from the Goofy movie. Especially Roxanne. This is also from my adolescence. I really like everybody from Kung Fu Panda, especially Viper, though. Yeah. I love Bowser in general, but the Bowser from the Mario movie was peak. Love him. Going back to Shark Tale with Lenny. Yeah. But also, why not his dad, Don Leno from Shark Tale? Okay, is it Leno or Leno? Leno? I don't know. Death from Puss in Boots. Don't know why I have a fixation with Death between this one and Kindred, but you know. Mr. Cobra Bubbles from Lilo and Stitch. Bro is fine, and I don't need to explain myself further. Berserker from Fate's Stay Night. I think I just want to give him a hug, honestly. V from V for Vendetta. It wouldn't be healthy, but I'd want it. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Getting a little obscure here, but the Renaissance? I just get rose-colored sunglasses every time I hear about it, or anything related to it. New York City? Not specifically the Empire State Building, but just New York City. Mwah. I love you. Anonymous and the concept of Anonymous. If you don't know what it is, I honestly recommend looking into it. Pretty cool. The process of making pottery. So good. I love it. So not planet Earth, but specifically the ocean. The ocean. And my second to last, the moon. For my last one, it's pretty obscure, so just be prepared. This is the 2007 Rose Fairy Messengers Hallmark Keepsakes Collection ornament. I have parts of this collection. I absolutely love them, and they were one of my biggest childhood crushes growing up. So beautiful, so good. Hear me out. And that's my first project on this YouTube. What'd you think? Did you like it? How's my illustration? Was the editing good? Sound quality? Any tips you have would be greatly appreciated. I had a time making this and would consider making another one, obviously with a different list and flavor of cake. If anyone, even if it's just one person, was interested, I highly recommend checking out the media characters or literally anything referenced in this video. All jokes and weirdness aside, I have a lot of respect for these works and I enjoy sharing them with others. Before I close out, please remember that your friends probably don't hate you. Drink water, eat food, use the bathroom, take a shower, brush your teeth, and go outside. And for any trauma I may have caused during this video, here's a picture of my cat to make up for it. Later, and I love you.